Here we go. Big T's back in the kitchen for another episode. Thanks everyone for watching. Love all the feedback. It's good. It's good and it's bad, but that's what it's all about. So we're just giving it a red hot crack. Today's episode, one of the best beer snacks you can make. So have a guess. I'm going to tell you. We're going to make beef jerky. All right, beef jerky, ultimate beer snack. We're going to make one for the kids, family. We're going to make a men's hot one, all right? Heap of chili, all that kind of stuff in it. So, thanks for watching. I'll get things starting to roll, and let's see how we go. All right. So this is going to be the first step. This is the most important. So, get down to your butcher and get a lean cut of meat. So what I've got here, I've got 2 pieces of top side. 1.5 kilo each, maybe a little bit less. So I've just done a fair bit of trimming on both of them. I didn't put that in the video because that's boring as batshit. So take your time, trim as much of the fat off as you can, because that'll obviously be a little bit tougher once you eat that. Okay, so get them. The next step here, what we're going to do to make it easier, we're doing our own slicing. Make it cheaper, easier for yourself to do it, more enjoyable, more fun. I'm just going to get both these pieces individually, going to wrap them in Glad wrap, throw them on an oven tray, and I'm just going to throw them in the freezer for a couple of hours so they firm up. While they're in there, sharpen all my knives, and then basically the next step will be taking them out, cut across the grain, and I'll just show you basically how we're cutting them, and then basically into the marinade, which is the main thing. That's going to be the one after. So easy as. Any questions, type it in, but I'll just wrap these up for you. And as simple as that, all you're doing is just wrapping them. Wrap them as tight as you can. Try and keep them in shape. Keep them nice and round, or however they've got them. So that just makes it easier for cutting. And then we cut across there. So let's chuck them in the freezer for, I reckon, 2 hours. 2 hours. So it's actually fairly firm so you can slice it. So let's whack them in. Righto. So now we've got our beef. Got it out of there so that you can see how much that's firmed up. There's supposed to be a rule to cutting beef jerky against cutting the grain against the grain. So let's have a go. Let's just cut it horizontally that way, and then we can cut our grain because I can see the grain running that way. So when we cut our beef jerky, it's going to be down that way. Makes sense. We'll try it out. So as it's firm, let's just try and center it off here. I'll just keep it on there. Nice sharp knife. Try and center it. You're not going to get it right all the way, but just try and. Here we go. Like that. Beautiful. That bit's going to be thicker than the other bit, but that's perfect. So now, pretty much all we're going to do now is just cutting some thin strips, just as thick as you want them, like that. So now we just go through the whole lot. So that's roughly how thick I'm looking at doing mine. So I'll get all these cut up, simple as. So I'll be back once it's all done. So now all cut up, have a look at a big pile of goodness in here. So have a look at some of the pieces that I've kind of cut up. Perfect size. So I'm going to do that one now. All I'm going to do is throw these into a Tupperware container, and then I'm going to show you all the what we're going to marinate them in. The hot one and the other one. So cut them all up. Takes a bit of time. Get it done. And let's get on to the best part. We'll get on the flavour next. So now, here we go. Now up to the main ingredient. This is the marination we're going to tip all over our beef. So all this stuff's in your cupboard, right? Soy sauce. This one here, we've got some ghost chili sauce. Worcestershire, smoky barbecue. A little bit of Texan flavour in there. Chili flakes, cayenne pepper, paprika, onion, garlic powder, and brown sugar. So let's get into it. There's no 10 mil, 30 mil, just go by feel. So just squirt her in. Want a heap of liquid, so plenty of soy sauce in there, big lug of that. All right, here we go. Let's go to the Worcestershire sauce. So that's the next main one. That's a good ingredient. So just give that a bit of just kind of shaker in there. So this is what the flavour is. So just do it by eye. Do it by eye. I'll try and be quick here. I reckon that looks about enough. Hope everyone's having a pretty good day. Let's go to the smoky barbecue sauce. Oh yeah, throw that in there. Bit of flavour in that. Now this is the stuff, right? This stuff's hot. So you're the one eating it. Oh yeah, I reckon that's about enough. Oh, it's going to be pretty warm. Who cares? All right, let's throw in some cayenne pepper. That stuff's got some heat too, so give that a bit of a kind of. That's going to spread everywhere. Spicy. Bang. Let's go some pre-cut. Puts a nice colour on the meat. Whack that in. Nice red. Use whatever you want. Use whatever you want in the cupboard. Onion powder. Use fresh stuff, whatever you want. Bang for that. Onion powder. Garlic powder. Use fresh if you want, but I don't. This shit's easier. Bang. And let's just throw some brown sugar in there as well. So a little bit more sweetness. Teaspoon of that. And then all we want is some chili flakes, which makes the beef jerky look even better. So all it is, just mix that through together, and then you tip it over the top. So throw it in. Beautiful. I'll be back. So now that's the end result. Look how black and whoa, looks dangerous. So just give that a quick mix through, get all the sugars and stuff through. Now put a glove on. Let's tip all this juice. Try and get it in there for you. Let's just tip it all over the top. Oh yeah, look at that. Get it in there. Leave that in there for a sec. Don't leave nothing behind. Put the hand in there with the glove on. Beautiful. Get all the chili flakes in there. We want everything done. And now, the best time. Get in there with your hands and mix it around. Make sure every little bit's been coated. So try and pull some of the meat apart just so everything gets coated. And that's as simple as like, how good does that look already? So that's going to go in the fridge for 48 hours and we'll be back. Oh, how good does that smell? Oh, unbelievable. Wait till we get lips around this. All right, so we've done our hot one now. Now I'm just up to the family-friendly one. What I want in this one is exactly the same ingredients, apart from the chili flakes, ghost chili, and the cayenne pepper. What I'm substituting with is some honey, a fresh lime, squeeze that, and some barbecue rub. And that's pretty much it. So let's get into it. Alrighty, so now these bad boys have had 2 days in the fridge marinating. So have a look at the colour on them. They smell fantastic. So that's the family-friendly one. And that's our really hot one now. So all I'm going to do, that's my little dehydrator I'm going to use. Excuse the mess. What I'm going to do now, guys, is just put all these on paper towel to pat dry. And then I'm going to throw them on our racks to put in. So I'll show you a little bit what I'm doing next, but we're just going to dry all the moisture off of the beef jerky. The drier it goes in, the better it's going to go. So I'll get into that now. Alrighty, so now that was a bit of a process, but just pad them all dry, and now I've just got them sitting on their rack. So have a look at that. These ones here are family friendly, and then these top 4 there are our hot and spicy. So now, excuse the mess here, we'll go around. Right, what have we got? I've got the Devanti, sorry about the mess there. That's our dehydrator. So I'm just going to throw them trays in. We're cooking at about, it's about 100 and, can't read it there, but we want it to be about 63, 65 degrees. So I'm going to throw them in there for 6 to 7 hours, and I'll just check them every probably half, maybe an hour and a half, and just see how they're going, but come up really good. So righto, here we go. 2 days later, look at this, cleanly shaven, looking beautiful, looking just like these beef jerkies here. So, oh, if whoever wants some, please. No, it's going to be gone before you get some. So, what can I say? All the steps are in there. I've done these for 6 hours at 63 degrees. Take them out, let them air dry for a good hour at least, and they firm up a lot more. So, as you can see, we've got our chili one. That's our chili one there. I'll grab the camera in a sec. And then our family friendly. So, I'm not good at this, but let's have a go at some like with jerky. Want some? Look at that. What rip? Bang. Bit of a chill, mate, but that's what you want. As you get going, releases the flavour, all them good flavours that I put in there that I've showed you in the clip. So I think Big T's done a ripper job. Best beer snack. Kids can eat that one. Family, boys, girls, if you like the real hot stuff, she is going to burn on the way out. So give it two. Hey guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Love it. Send me some feedback. Get on board.